Yes, sir. We are in here.
Yeah.
Woo! What's going on? By the hair of our skinny skin.
Chin, chin.
Skinny chin chin. My bad. I got that all wrong.
I'm
What's
trying to
going
make it work.
on
I'm
with
gonna make
you
it work, dog.
Huh?
I'm gonna make it work.
It's all good, man. Hey, show business. That's how I go. We always got things popping backstage at the last minute, but y'all don't need to know all that. Just know that you're here. It's December 20th, 2020, dog. Hey, we're doing our final show at 20 on the
Yeah,
2020. That's what's up.
man. I mean to tell you, bro. Excited and motivated, man, to be right here. Of course, man. You tuned into the best. You know what it is, man. Acting funny. Actor Essex O'Brien, along with your baby boy Tight Mike, man. We're gonna make it happen tonight, by any means necessary. We're
Yes,
gonna make
sir.
it happen tonight.
Yes, sir.
A lot of special guests on our show. We got a 2 hour show tonight, man. I'm so excited. I see what your bow tie on, dog.
Hey, man, normally you be putting me to shame. I be coming here looking like I'm just coming from the basketball court. So I thought I'd try to catch up with you a little bit, man. Look all snazzy, you know what I'm saying? Holiday spirit, you
Hey
know?
man, I
Last
appreciate
show
you
of
doing it. I
2020.
appreciate you doing your thing. I'm in here looking like a JV basketball coach, but that's all right.
Like you just
That's
got
all
a
right.
tech. You took your tie off and slammed it on the court.
That's a foul, ref. Hey man, good times. And we're gonna get right to it, man. Since we got a long show, of course, we want to let everybody know that this is our year-end show. Our show right before Christmas, of course. We're gonna talk about things that happened this year. We got some special guests tonight on people that was on our show earlier this year. A lot of loyal supporters. We're gonna kick this thing off. You ready to kick it off, man?
I'm ready. You
And we're
ready?
gonna kick this thing off with exciting young lady. One of our very first female guests, Nicole Everett, co-host of Single in the City, where Kings Meet Queens. They've been doing their thing, her and Jokeetra Horn and the other young gentleman. Hey, bring her on in, bro. Bring her on in. Hey,
What's going
Hey,
on, Nikki?
what's
hey,
going on? What's going on? How y'all doing?
We're doing
good.
real good. Good to see you again. You really helped us kick things off. You was our first guest ever. We had a great show with you, so we're happy to bring you back.
Well, I'm glad to be back. Gosh, can you believe this year?
Man, it went
Mm,
by fast.
Yeah,
hey,
It went by
it's,
uh,
fast, and it was crazy as hell.
it was. Look,
I'm
you got a drink.
already with a cup of orange juice and a little splash of something else. You know what I'm saying? It's been one of them. It's been one of them nights.
Right.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, and there's no sign of slowing down. You know what I'm saying? We're getting it out the way so we can rest and just relax and get ready to go into 2020, 2021. I should say. I
2021.
gotta get used to saying that.
Yes.
2020.
So you mentioned Single in the City where Kings Meet Queens, and yes, that's Jokeetra Horn and Nick Rains, and myself, and we actually started Single in the City back in August of 2019. We were actually at Two Step Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Pavilion, which is now closed as a result of
COVID.
COVID. Yeah, which is crazy. But we kind of picked up the baton and decided to go virtual. And for a while, we've been doing these virtual uh, live chats on Facebook weekly. And Tyke Mike was on talking about his virtual dating experiences. Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
we just try
I'm
to
still out
come
there.
back. Right. Got to keep an eye
Hey,
on Mike. We we are still out here every other Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on Facebook doing live chats. We actually will be on the 29th with the panel, three men, three women talking about build a man, build a woman. So check it out. Yes.
build a
That sounds
man, build
juicy.
a woman.
Uh,
That's interesting.
That sounds very juicy. Build them up. Huh? We're gonna build
yes,
them.
yes.
Oh,
Like build a bear, you're gonna build a man, build a woman.
please call me. Please let me know what that show is.
Yeah, we
Uh,
gotta get in
hey,
on that.
keep us posted. I wanted to, really quick. You are a relationship lady, and Essex brought something to my attention on a post from Lil Duval, one of my comedy buddies, and I
Uh-huh.
just wanted to get your take on it. And we're gonna ask all our guests tonight. We're trying to catch them a little special. A reason for breaking up with a man, besides him cheating. What's another deal breaker for you if you've been with a man, but he did this and now it's just over? What's our actual?
Ooh.
It's over.
So the money, that money got to be right. And yeah,
Ooh.
if he's a spender and don't know how to save or budget or manage the money, we're gonna probably have problems. And if he's not teachable about the money, we're gonna have problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a different take than I was expecting. I thought maybe you had like an income requirement or something. We've got to get some Kevin Samuels type of stuff.
No, I don't have an income requirement, but you got to manage what you have coming in well.
Oh, yeah. Right. So basically, you're saying if you with a man and he mismanages the money, then you'll definitely have to break up.
Constantly getting the lights turned off because he forgot to pay the light bill.
I've been that guy too.
Oh, Mike, come on.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I can sit here and lie to you. I can tell you the truth. I'm a better man now, though.
Is it that you forgot or you just didn't have the money? That's two different things.
No, I forgot one time, and then one time I didn't have the money. So I'm guilty on both sides.
Oh, boy.
It out. But they made you a better man, though, right?
It definitely made me a better man and made me keep my lights on now. So I'm all right.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it'll make him better then.
Absolutely.
Once I move on, once I break up with him.
Yeah. That's funny. So fellas out there, remember when you get with Nicole, make sure you balance your budget. Yeah. And that's what's up. Yeah. Nicole, we're not gonna hold you tonight. We just want to give you your time and your shine.
Well, before you go for Nikki, this is our year in review. What's been the number one thing or the top moment that you've experienced that's going to always stand out for you for 2020?
Woo, there are several, but I'm gonna slide two in there. So one, this is 2020. So I celebrated in July my 50th year. So this is my year jubilee. Yes.
Beautiful for 50. Beautiful.
That black boy crack, boy.
You are kind. You are kind. And then the second big thing for me is that my partner Gerald Tooks and I launched our network. We have our own network called Greater Works Network on Roku TV. So I'm now a network owner. And
congratulations.
Yeah. So my show, Conversations with Nicole, is on the network and we are looking for content. So there'll be some other content outside of my show on the network. So tune in. Greater Works Network on Roku TV. If you got a Roku TV player or stick, look at Essex. Look. Oh, y'all auditioning? What y'all doing? Come on.
Hey, we out here, baby. We out here. We content.
Okay. All right, content. Call me. Look, have your people call my people.
Oh, yeah. Exactly what we're going to do.
Answer your phone. Hey, thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. And congratulations to you and Brother Tooks, man. That's amazing. Thank you. Can't wait to tell Joe Keisha be on time. We're going to talk to her later.
All right.
And tell my main man hello. Tell my main man.
Y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, baby.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Oh, man.
Sure. Yeah, she's been great, man. Great show that she's doing. So it was good to have her on, man.
I love Nicole, man. She is good energy, good people. And we definitely going to try to do some things with her and her network also.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So Type, what's been one of your highlights, man? What's been something that you always gonna remember about 2020?
Hey man, it's been amazing, man. In the middle of a pandemic, to be able to progress, bro. Just them checks stopped coming. They cut the what am I trying to say? They cut the unemployment checks in half, so I had to go back to work. I couldn't live off the government like a Section 8 chick do. I had to go find me a job. Man. And now in the pandemic, another buddy of mine reached out, man, and now I'm on a television network myself and just doing my thing right. And I'm on a late night talk show, man. So the end of the year has been very, very, very good to me, man. God has been amazing in my life, and I definitely recognize that. And I'll toast to that too. Also.
Hey, cheers, brother.
Cheers, man.
I went the wine route tonight.
I see you there going all sophisticated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got my suit on, you know what I'm saying? We're sophisticated, we're a little quick and easy, you know what I'm saying? Especially if we go long, I don't want to get on the hard stuff too early and we go long, so. Hey, if you're joining us on YouTube or Facebook, holler at your boys in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Get comfortable, get your drink, get ready, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have a good time tonight. So we're going to
take your jacket off before it get too long.
Yeah, if you get hot in there, take your jacket off, take your towel off. But
he's a party. How about your year, man? What's been going on this year for you, man? What are your highlights of the year?
Man, my highlights, man. Man, you kind of echoed the sentiments. It was hard for a minute, and things was going crazy for a while. But all in all, I guess you could say I had a decent year, man. I had 2 commercials, one of which I'm still waiting on, that are supposed to be on the national scale. So I'm anxious to see how that came out. I was able to get back on the set of season 2 for David Makes Man, so that was a high. Just to kind of make sure that I ain't falling off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
At a certain place and you want to try to maintain. You try not to fall off from one year to the other. So at least I can say I was able to continue booking, major network shows and continue to be on that path of working my way up the ladder. So that would definitely have to be a high to me to balance out some of the lows, man. So it's been like I say, it's been a blessing. It's been tough, but we still standing, brother. We still standing.
We made it, man. We made it.
So speaking of people who have had some highs, man, this next guest that we about to bring on, longtime friend and colleague of both of ours. He supported us from day one, and we continue to support him. He's got one of the hottest new shows out there called The Afternoon Ride, and I'm talking about none other than your boy, world famous TJ Chapman. What's going on, TJ?
What's happening, family?
What's good with you,
Hey, can't even call it, man. 2020 has been a year. And when I say a year, I'm talking about like when you go into Busch Gardens, you get on one of the Scorpion rides and you're going through loops and turns. And finally, you get into the end of the road and be like, all right, woo, motherfucker's over.
Yeah, man.
yeah. It's been a journey, man. Thanks for having me, fellas.
Hey, man.
Nothing but a
pleasure, man. Thanks for being on, brother. I'm excited. Tell the folks,
wait a minute. We gotta have TJ tell us what's going on with the background. What's on his chest? We gotta say TJ got special effects today. He brought with us.
Hey, listen. I went into 2020 living single, and I'm leaving 2020 living single. Yes.
Okay, so that's what it says, living single.
Yes, sir. Yeah, for some reason I don't know why the background got looking all like I'm animated and shit. Like I'm.
Yeah, I thought you did something, something purposeful.
No, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this whole thing, but
I'm trying to see. You got your chest missing, and then your head. I can see your head.
That was something that y'all did on y'all end.
No, that was in prison. Like, what kind of prison Zoom he on?
Yeah, they done lock me up, bro. They done lock me up.
Locked up, can't let you out.
You gonna ride with it though, man. Hey, talk to us a little bit about the Afternoon Ride, man. Tell the people how that came about.
Oh, absolutely, and that's one of my highlights of 2020 is I left corporate America in September of this year. And just decided to, step out on faith and be like, you know what, in order to continue to build a brand, sometimes you got to make sacrifices. So I didn't know where my next move was going to come from. And then the owner of the Culture Radio, where I also have my TV show on Tuesday nights, the TJ Chapman Show, he was like, hey, how about having your own radio show? I'm like, okay, what you mean? And so he was like, about like how Michael Basin does his, the afternoon, syndicated, 3 to 6, 3 to 7, whatever. I said, yeah. And next thing you know, the birth of the Afternoon Ride began. So you can catch me weekdays, 3 to 6 on the Culture Radio. Make sure you download the app. I'm going to get you through your work day, your whatever you got going on. I'm going to get you through your day. So, Monday through Friday is great. One of the highlights is Feel Good Friday. I have different guests come in and we just talk about a plethora of different grown folks topics. And Monday I have Motivational Monday. So I have a good friend of mine, Dr. Love Jones, who come in, talk about different relationships and just beginning your work week on some motivational stuff. So it's definitely been great. Been at it for about a little over a month now. It started November 2nd. And so, hey, everything is still going up and up.
Congratulations, my man. Congratulations to you. We've been guests on your TV show and now soon to be guests on your radio show.
Yes.
So we definitely support TJ Chapman and the TJ Chapman movement.
Yes.
Of course, I'm the relationship guy. Really quick question. I'm going to spin it around for you. Essie hit me with this one earlier and I just thought it was amazing.
Okay.
What's the reason that you would break up with a lady that y'all already together and y'all broke up? A reason you would break up besides her cheating? What's another, like, you know what, it's over? Besides cheating, anything but cheating.
Well, that's easy for me. Anytime a woman starts disturbing my mental peace, you know, my mental mind, it's like that. That's one thing. Well, when I say that, it's like I don't got time for you, you know, being all nagging, not being supportive of my vision, you know, just being negative. You know, I can't deal in that mental space. So a woman that's not about my vision, that's on the same field as me, helping me build, helping me grow, and build an empire together. I'm good. I'm good, Shawty. I ain't got time for all that foolishness. Gonna stay with us somewhere.
Mental peace.
Yes.
I got you, bro. I see you hollering you're single out here in these streets now, man.
Hey.
Where are you meeting people now, man? Are you because you know a lot of people want to know that. Like, are you a virtual guy? Are you a social media guy? Are you Bumble? Are you Tinder? Are you BlackPeopleMeet.com?
Yeah. I'm not on Black Planet anymore.
Black Planet anymore.
I'm not. I don't do the social media thing. Not saying nothing's wrong with it. But I'm in person. I meet a lot of people because I do a lot of events, hosted different events, and so I'm just I just meet people out in the streets. And so and if I get a good vibe, I catch the good vibes, I go with it, and then from there it's kind of like, okay, all right, I check you out, whatever, and then boom, something happens, like, yep, yeah, no, you're gonna stay over there. We cool, but yeah, no. So yeah,
man, y'all YouTube should be. I mean, y'all always in the hunting field, man. Y'all got the karaoke night. You be hosting events and stuff, TJ. Tight with the. I done seen you in action with them comedy shows, bro. I be seeing you. You be scoping. I know you always messing with people in the crowd. I know that all that stuff works in y'all favor. Stop being modest.
It's just a show. Part of the show. I would never date anyone seriously that I met at a show. I just can't do it. I'm not the groupie killer.
Yeah.
Sorry to disappoint. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Now, don't get me wrong. About 10 years ago now, I was definitely using my powers for evil. Before I got, but during my marriage, I was great. Before I got married, I was wild. And now that I'm divorced, I'm more like laid back, man. I'm after the craft and trying to get the best out of the craft. But yeah, there are some beautiful women that come to the shows. They always come to the comedy shows. You're absolutely right. Yeah. But I just don't use my powers for evil. I understand now.
Yeah. Hey, TJ, I want to go back to something you said, man. You was talking about leaving your corporate job and stepping out on faith. But I want to go back even further than that.
Okay.
What was it that made you or inspired you to go down this path anyway of, being a radio personality and a host and things like that? What kind of spurred you to want to do that?
Well, it was actually something that transpired like when even in high school. A lot of people was like, hey, TJ, you ever thought about getting radio? You always be running your mouth, talk too much. You always want to just like discuss stuff, hence my last name Chapman. And so they dubbed me as Chat, so it's kind of like, I thought about it. I dabbled in it a little bit, and I was like, nah, I know what, just be traditional. And then opportunities kept presenting themselves as I became, a older man. And
old now.
Yeah, I'm old now. Yeah, 42 years young now. But and I decided once I got to college, I dabbled in a little bit, but I was married at the time and didn't have that support that I was telling you guys about.
Wow, man.
So it was just more so like, either this or that, you choose. And, of course, value my marriage and not thinking that, hey, what about my happiness? What about what I want to do versus what you want to do? You want to go to school, you wanted to hold off from having kids. You wanted to hold off from, doing some other stuff until you got your master's. Cool. Now it's my turn. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I told myself I wouldn't let that happen again. And lo and behold, 12 years later, opportunity presented itself again. And it was an easy fix. It was an easy decision for me at that point. Another ultimatum got hit. So,
hey, man, that's awesome.
So
now
I'm here, building.
Man, gotta follow your passions, brother. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, she know all about that. That's right. You got support now.
Yeah. That's the other thing that I kind of realized as well is that everybody is not for everybody. And everybody can't understand and support your dreams if they're not on the same has the same mindset as you. So if you got, it's nothing wrong with that. But if you got somebody that's, they're wrapped up to a point where this is what I'm used to, and I'm not gonna go past this, then I'm not gonna go past that. So I've always been a person that I want to go above and beyond what my norm is, and think outside the box and do what's really passionate, for me. And if you can't understand that, then holla at you.
Deuces.
That's it. So that's why I'm in such a happy place now. And it's like over the years, as I got older, the one thing that I understood as a man now is that control the things that I can control. And that helps me with my mental space, So if somebody's out here saying these things or doing these things or, whatever, it's like, okay, I can control how you do that, but I know how I can control it entering into me, So those are some of the things. And I used to have to defend my growth to others. And growing up, getting older, I realized that I no longer have to defend my growth to anybody, because I realize now that with elevation is going to come separation from those who don't understand your vision.
Talking.
Talk that talk.
That's real, bro.
So now that's why I'm able to have this mental space now, to keep forward and not let anybody, steal my joy away, from me. And like, Tyke Mike, both of us, we both were married at one point in time, and I can only speak
not to each other. It's important that we say to people not to each other. That's important. Got to get that in there.
And one other thing is like, even though I'm 42 years old, it seems like I'm learning more and more as I'm getting older. Something that I would, tell my younger self, you shouldn't have done all of that. But I thank my younger self, because had I not gone through all of that mess, I wouldn't become the man that I am today.
Yes, sir.
And I know a lot of people say and use these phrases for granted of, you fall in love or you fell in love and all this other stuff. But when you think about it, when something falls, it does what?
Breaks.
It breaks. So going into 2021, I no longer want to fall in love. I want to grow in love, because anything that grows gets stronger.
TJ, just snapping points up there. Yeah.
Look at him. You see him grew up on us.
Hey,
if you're just joining us, man, contribute to the conversation. We on YouTube, we on Facebook, man. Tell us what you're thinking. Tell us how you feeling about what Brother TJ just said. That's some real stuff, man. It's year in review, but ain't no telling where it's going. Because, we talk about end of the year, man. It's all about how did you grow? How did you survive? What are you taking into 2021 that you endured from 2020? So, man, all that's real talk right there, man.
Yeah, man.
Good job, TJ. Hey, man, I'm happy to see your growth, bro. I'm happy for your success. One thing I can say, and I tell you Essex all the time, the same thing, man. You don't let it get to your head. And I appreciate you staying level-headed and understanding that everybody that came with you can't go with you.
Yes.
Elevation, as you said, needs separation.
Yes.
So some things in the game you're going to find out on your own. Some things in the game, you know what I'm saying, you learn along the way you see. Mm-hmm. A smart man will learn from others' mistakes. A smart man will learn his own mistakes, but a smarter man will learn from others' mistakes. And I think you saw that.
Yeah.
So that's what's up. Hey, man. So the deal breaker for you is a woman not being in the same mental space.
Yes.
And that was the question tonight. Making sure that cheating on everybody cop out. Oh, he cheated. Well, people kind of put you into that position, and that's an easy cop out. He cheated. Yeah. But I'm glad to see you in a good space, man. Congratulations on your TV show. Congratulations on the radio show. I'm not pushing you off yet. I see the big man. I ain't pushing you off yet, bro. You got another question for him?
Hey, it's just funny, man. You see how we up here talking about grown man stuff?
Yeah.
I sent you the link with all the comments. It was a bunch of shady, petty stuff out there that people don't deal with. But this is some real stuff. I saw stuff in there. People talking about the man farted in the kitchen, so she broke up with him. I saw
one too loud.
Yes, snoring too loud. He don't want to use the CPAP machine. It's like we all here talking about real stuff. These people is throwing away possible great relationships over fixable stuff. They're not problem solvers. That's what I say. You don't
Critical thinking skills is always the way. TJ, what you got coming up, man?
That's right. Congratulations.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to end out 2020 with two great guests that's coming on the show on Tuesday. We have Chosen. She's a professional dancer as well as an R&B singer. She's going to come on the show and release her debut single. You know, so that's going to be great. And she's also a former 24 karat gold dancer.
Oh, hey, see, me and Tyke, when you said dancers, both our eyes went like this. What kind of dancer you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
We grew up in the South, boy. We ain't do. That's the first thing on our mind.
Dance, be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't got the pole in the studio yet, but I'm actually working on it. So
he said yes.
Yes. And then also to close out 2020, we have another performance by Hattie and Niece. She's going to be on the show with her team, and they're going to debut also their latest single, Rise. So it's things is going up, man, and coming January.
That's right.
We're gonna keep that up. And but I do have something for the fellas, since all the fellas are here. Remember this, fellas, okay? This ain't for you, Essex. All right, so so Tight and the rest of the single fellas that are tuning in, just understand that keep your options open until someone comes into your life and closes those options for you. Yeah.
Okay.
You heard what he said.
Yeah. Just because you're dating somebody don't mean that that's your only option. Just fellas, just keep your options open, because when the right person come along, they're gonna close the rest of them options for you without even knowing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're saying. Somebody that meet all the requirements, you won't have time for nothing else. They're
gonna close up all the space, and you ain't even gonna know the space needs to be closed up.
Exactly. Big fact.
They're gonna fill in roles that you ain't know they needed to fill. They're gonna bring you up when you ain't even know you needed to be brought up, and they're gonna be right on time.
Yep, and that, my friend, I call is organic. Or
I can co-sign.
Yes.
What you co-signing?
You know what I'm co-signing. We'll get to that later.
Okay. All right.
Carlos, man, what's going on, Carlos? He said, hell, I'm focused on my career only at this point. LOL, still a good fact, though. Yeah. Hey, Carlos, man, I told you on your post the other day, man, it's still cuffing season, brother. I know what you're saying. I got it. we support you because you're killing it out there with your movies, your films. But, hey, brother, don't close yourself off, man. It's still cuffing season.
Yeah. He's another one that ventured out from corporate America and pursued his dream. So, yeah, big up to Los 2K6, man. I just had him on the show on Tuesday, and he debuted one of his latest films from the Soul Hood saga, Luke and Lee. And so we played an exclusive scene, for all my viewers, and they got a treat, and I can't wait for it to drop.
So that means, Carlos, when we come back, our first show in 2021, we need that clip, brother. Mm-hmm. We can get it out there to our audience. So.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, for those who don't know, if you've seen me and Tight Mike's skit that we play here from time to time, brother edits. So he directs, he edits as well. He can put together a whole video for you, a whole scene for you, whatever you need. That's the brother to go to. This man right here, Carlos the Filmmaker Smith. He's a real deal. Check him out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congrats, Carlos. And hey, Peggy, I saw you drop the line from Peggy in there. Hey, Peggy, how you doing?
One time for Peggy.
One time for P-Funk. We see you. Appreciate you. Big man.
We waiting on your girl, Peggy. We waiting on your girl.
Uh-oh.
But it's all good. We chilling with the man, TJ. I did have another question I was trying to get to, but we got sidetracked. But yeah. So, you also did a great job on the red carpet. We had the Orlando Urban Film Festival.
Oh yes.
Another highlight of ours.
I miss those things, man. Oh man, I miss those things.
Yeah. So like you say, man, you cover so much, from the hosting of events. That's what I forgot to mention earlier. Did a great job of hosting that event. You've done that before too, with one of my films. I think you did another film that I did that you
Waking Up White.
and then you got your shows and everything, man. So you just keep doing your thing, man, spreading your wings, and we all keep lifting each other up.
Absolutely, man. And like I said before, my platform is y'all platform. Anytime you need me, just holler at me.
Peggy says she on the way.
I hear you, big. Hey, man, we appreciate you, TJ.
Thank
you're
you,
always
sir.
really cool, man. You always have us on your show and vice versa. We love that you comment and support. And definitely, TJ, one of the few people that actually come out to your events
Yeah.
to support.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. I'm hoping 2021 is a great year for you. 2020 has been good. All the blessings you got in a pandemic, bro. Think about all the things that happen in your life. And when people still out of work, ain't worked since February or March, you continue to be blessed. So that's such a great thing, man. That's such a great thing. You dropping that you single twice. Hold on. You dropped that he was single twice. Is that something we should know? Is there a change in your dating life, sir?
Oh, absolutely not. Just enjoying life and focus on what's in front of me. And anybody that come along the way, hey, I give you a shot till you stop messing with mental space. And then it's okay, all right, you're gonna stay over there.
Hey, TJ, before you go, brother, give them one more time how they can get access to the show and drop your social media as well, bro.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so for the afternoon ride, which is weekdays 3 to 6 on the Culture Radio, you can listen to the show live. Just make sure you download the Culture Radio app from the App Store or the Google Play Store. Very simple. Download it, click it on the afternoon ride 3 to 6. Hit app. Hey, you can listen to me live. And then, of course, on Tuesdays, you can catch my TV show powered by the Culture TV, which streams live on Facebook as well. So you can follow me on my social media, all platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Do I got Snapchat? I don't know. No, I got it, but I don't mess with all that. But it's so it's under the TJ Chapman Show, and you can find all my content there, as well as watching the show live. So man, it's been a blast like always, man. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, man, it's all love, man. We appreciate you, dog.
Absolutely,
man. Talk to you soon, bro. Talk to you soon.
Man. Happy holidays. If I don't talk to you before then.
All right, yes, sir. Y'all do the same.
Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, man. One and only TJ Chapman, bro.
Yes, sir. You seen him at TJ Chapman. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Radio host and TV host.
While we're waiting on our next guest, who is currently primping right now and getting herself together backstage, you know what I'm saying? She's looking all good and everything.
Okay.
Anything, what did you find, man, that really shocked you in 2020? Something that you couldn't have possibly predicted or saw coming?
Man, I've been living on Earth for over 40 years. I've been grown a lot of them years. I got grown early. I never was ever on any type of unemployment or public assistance by myself. Like growing up with my mom, of course, I thought I would never have to go back to that, bro. And having to go back to that, and it was one of the options, and it's just like, it give you that feel. Mentally, it messes with you because you like, man, what have I been doing with my life? My mental state was off for a minute, for like 2 or 3 months, and I'm like, man, I'm having to wait. And then you live in pillar to post and check to check, and then they cut it, and then you're like, okay, look, man, I'm not this guy. Let me go out here and hustle and see what I can find. Yeah. At that time, I just found any job I could find, man. Went out there and hustled. But now, just to be in a better mental state. So that was something in 2020 that I never thought I would be back on public assistance, bro. But and I'm like, here I am on TV and radio and all of that, and having to break down to that point. Made me feel like I was doing something wrong, but that's just what I had to go through to get to where I am now. Yeah.
Man, that's real talk, man. And obviously, it hasn't come up yet, surprisingly, but I'm sure a lot of that was because of COVID, man. And I share the same experience with just that doubt, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been full-time acting now for over 3 years, but for the first time, because of COVID and that sudden halt of activity, it had me doubting, like, okay, well, maybe I need to go ahead and, get back into selling insurance, or, what kind of job can I get that can, because I felt like maybe it might be over, at least for a while, because it was so unpredictable. We had no way of knowing when things were going to get back to normal, if they'll get back to normal. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you on that, man. It was definitely scary, dog. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, man, I didn't know. I had no idea, bro. But I'm so happy that we're here now, man. But out of that birthed this show.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Look at all the good things just from grinding and picking your brains, you know, and using your resource and your friends and your circle. Man, we got something special, you know, out of all of that. So it's amazing, man. Who's our next guest?
I give you all the credit in the world, man, because it just gave us something to look forward to every week, something bright, something positive to look forward to week instead of filing the unemployment or looking at the damn want ads and being on the internet. It gave us something to look forward to, right?
Indeed.com. Man, 100 times. I'm ready, man. I'm excited about 2021. So let's run it.
Yes, sir. So without any further ado, our illustrious guest, and I'm sure you guys are going to love this surprise that we're bringing on. Should I even give her a list of accolades? I should just bring her on, right? No, let me give her a list of accolades, man. She's one of Orlando's greatest voices, one of the most dear friends you could ever have. From 94.5, you all know the beautiful, the wonderful Miss B. What's going on, Miss B?
We can't hear you.
You're on mute. You're on mute, baby.
Unmute you. Unmute your thing.
Your thing ain't coming through. Try it again. No, we can't hear you.
Oh, Lord.
I think it's your headphones might be not coming through. Take the headphones out, see what happens. Now unplug it out the. No, we still ain't got you.
Unplug it.
Unplug it out the thing.
Does it show muted on your end?
Nah, I've unmuted her.
Okay. Check your volume, check your mute on your computer.
Just go out and come back in and see what happens. Are you on your phone? Okay.
Yeah, go out and come back in. See what you got.
Call the Geek
Hey,
Squad.
We ain't going nowhere.
Just come back and come back in. We'll try it again.
Yeah, hit leave and then come back on the
Turn
link.
off your Bluetooth. Turn off your Bluetooth. I tell you. Bluetooth. Hey man, we are live. You know, when you live, anything can happen, man. Y'all just got to hang on tight.
Hey, you surprised me with Miss B. How about that? You got me on that one. I can't wait to talk to her, man. Always entertaining and always hustling.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, just going back to what we were saying, man, a lot of people don't know, you know, the behind the scenes of this show business thing, man. Sometimes things get really tight. You know, you might see us on TV all the time, but you know, we're coming from situations where deals can fall apart. I know you've had situations where you were ready for that big break, that big check, and something happened that turned it around. I've talked to you, you know, off stage about a situation I had that could have changed my entire life that didn't go through. So, you know, things happen, man. We just have to roll with the punches. Let's try it again and see what you're doing.
Hey, babies.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, what's shaking, what's popping, what's cracking, lacking, what the hell is going on? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, happy birthday. What in the hell?
Man, what's going on, Miss B? It's so good to see you. Hey,
let me tell you something.
Let's do that toast over again.
Yes, baby. I am drinking some chocolate wine in honor of two fine chocolate brothers that I'm, had the pleasure of being on the air with tonight. What's going on, babies?
Oh, it's so good, man. I ain't been called chocolate in a while. Let me feel good about myself. I done moved up from caramel macchiato. I'm chocolate. I'm a ride with it.
I'm sure if I look deep enough, low enough, hard enough, I can find some chocolate on you. Hey.
That part, right?
That part right there. Right there. Listen, I've been going through trying to get in. I know you saw me backstage for a while and then I disappeared. So I when I first was listening, my mic was coming in like stuttering. And it had told me, it might stutter for a while and then it'll fix itself. But I needed to update my phone. And I'm telling you, it took everything, for me to be on time for you for the, with the update going on. So now I can hear you, you can hear me, and, and everything is good. And I'm so happy to be with you. So thank you for your patience through my personal technical difficulties.
If anybody deserves to have some time and wait on them to make their grand entrance, it is you.
You are too kind. You are too sweet. I'm so proud of you all and what you've been able to do this year. And it's just going to get bigger and better.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's
Just
right.
bigger and better. So they better get ready in 2021. We're going to have some fun, ain't we?
Oh, you know it. You know we are. Hey, if you're just joining us, like and share. If you're on YouTube, we need you to subscribe, hit like, and do all that good stuff. But yeah,
that's right. You got to like, you got to
to
comment. Tell them you got to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so they know when you're going live.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. Hey, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit your beauty. You always look beautiful. You look amazing tonight. I just want to
you are so kind. You are
look
so
amazing,
kind.
I'm
God
you look,
made makeup for a reason. Yes, God. Let's give him praise right now.
well, I don't know what kind of makeup, but you look amazing, and you just look amazing. I want you to know that you're a breath of fresh air. Hey, our relationship question for tonight. We hitting everybody with it. Why would you break up with a man other than him cheating? What's the reason for a breakup other than him cheating?
Well, I know you got some good stuff for this.
Oh, well, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. Well,
be real.
I guess lying, cheating, is a form of lying. But people who just like lie for no reason. I mean, like for no reason. It's just like no reason for you to lie about that, and they just like real quick with a lie anytime. I'm on my way. Bitch, you ain't in the shower. You're not on your way. I'm gonna call you right back.
Oh.
And you don't, you damn liar. I got 9 inches, you got 2, and they don't work. If your dick don't work, it's a good, got to go. See you, love you, bye.
You meant centimeters. You meant centimeters.
She said he promised her 9 and gave her 2.
He was talking centimeters, Miss B, not inches, centimeters.
Oh, yes. So, those are some reasons. And of course, a drug issue,
right.
that you won't make an effort to correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then that means you effing up the money.
Yeah. Right.
And your dick won't work. Oh God, help me. Does it seem like sex is important to me that I put that high on the list? Yes.
Yeah, you said it twice already, so I think
3 times, but who's counting? Woo!
So is sex after 50 as exciting as sex before 50?
Better or worse? For me personally, more exciting. Much more exciting, because with maturity comes less inhibition, and you've had an opportunity to have some experiences. So you may have been exposed to something that you found out that you liked that you didn't know when you were 20. You just couldn't know because you didn't have that kind of experience. Not to mention, you can't get pregnant. So we can go balls to the walls, freestyle.
Skeet.
Hey man, don't encourage her. Don't encourage her, Essex. Don't let her get loose. Don't let her get loose. I love your openness.
Ain't going nowhere, fam.
I love your openness, your honesty, your candidness, Miss B, as always. I love that, man. I love that about you. I love your voice on the radio. I love everything about you. And we started off rocky. And became
Are you gonna tell
good
people
friends.
about that?
It don't matter to me. It just shows that you can come from a long.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we had a hard time. There was a time when I had really considered, getting somebody to knock him off.
You was gonna slap the shit out of Mike.
I was gonna kill him.
Ooh, okay. All right. Story time. Pause. Year in review. Instead of year in review, we're going back to circa whatever year this was. What happened?
2001, 2002.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at the Improv downtown.
No, was it that? I thought it was more like the late 90s. But okay.
I didn't get here till 99.
Okay, baby.
Late
Okay.
night.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well,
But I didn't meet Miss B till like 01, 02. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
What you mean? Why it gotta be me? Why does it have to be me? You sure it's me, Essex?
But you know, you was young. You know, you might have. I don't know. Miss B's a saint though, so you can't be putting it on the guest right away. I got to ask you first.
A saint. Mike might beg to differ with that, but I sure do love him today, and that's all that matters. But tell him, Mike.
You brought it up, Mike. You got to tell him
what had happened.
You brought it up.
Okay. From what I remember, we was at the Improv downtown, the comedy club. And Miss B used to come and hang out from time to time. And I don't know, she was on stage doing something. I mean, maybe she said hello.
It was a comedy show. It was a contest. It was
right.
like a week, wasn't it like a weekly contest?
A weekly contest.
I was competing.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing comedy. I was competing.
Oh.
Okay.
And so you know how you move from, you know, you get to come back the next week, you get to come back. And were you hosting, Tight?
I think I was hosting. And it was something about her material or something that I was like, you got to be more original or something like that.
Yeah, my material was too sexual. It was funny as fuck.
It was good. It was funny. But I know
change, right?
Yeah, but no, because I wanted her to stand out. She took it the wrong way. Like she was telling sex jokes. Hope was telling sex jokes. Dion was telling sex. All the women that was in the contest was doing the same thing. And I'm like, you got more to talk about. You on the radio. Right, she's talking about her. So I wanted her to move it to another direction. And she told me if I don't get out of her face, she was going to stand her ground. I kind of remember that she was going to stand her ground.
Yeah, that was when Stand Your Ground first came about. You know, when you could stand your ground. And and I, you know, and so I incorporated it into the joke, but you know, he's in the audience or wherever he was, but I'm looking straight at him. And I'm saying, like, don't let me have to stand my ground on your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And but what he did out of love. He was saying, listen, if you want to be in this comedy game and you want to take it to the next level, you need to make sure that you have clean material. You know, this is what you're doing in here, you know, for this little club, or, you know, to do whatever. He said, that's all well and good. But to have longevity and to be able to move across, you know, across the country and to make the corporate money, you know, to be able to do that type of thing, you need to have clean material. And I'm like, fuck you, this is my material. Don't let me have to kick your ass, because you know, I'll stand my ground on your ass. I'll shoot you, nigga.
Yeah, she just snapped. And I was like, she didn't receive it well. And I was like, you know what? I would think that she would receive it because she's a constant professional. I always knew her from the radio. I always thought she was an attractive lady. I was like, well, maybe she can understand. And then it wasn't until maybe a year or so later, like I really got to know her.
Yeah. And
we were cool and we hugged. And I seen her kiss somebody in the club one night. I was like, that's Miss B. I love her. She is open. JJ Whitford tongue kissed somebody. I think it was a stranger. He might have even been a stranger.
Nobody is a stranger to me.
Nobody.
Okay, so now Judge O'Brien has to rule his verdict. Okay, so you were wrong, Miss B. You was dead ass. I tried to put that on Mike, but you were dead ass wrong.
I was dead ass wrong. I was wrong as the day is long. I was wrong as two left shoes. I was just wrong. Just wrong.
But she made it right later on.
Yeah.
That's what I like about her. She's a professional. And later on, she was able to receive that and she understood what I was saying.
Yeah.
And then she realized they was running a racket down there anyway. And she's like, Mike, why didn't I listen? Hey, it's all right. You still in the game, Miss B. A lot of them ain't in the game no more. There you go.
Hello.
Yeah. So then she started hosting a happy hour. I think it was Whispers or somewhere. She
it was Whispers.
Holding a happy hour locally, and I started going out, hanging out, and then we became great friends. I used to always laugh.
Yes. Great friends. Late night talks and everything. Great friends.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you, Miss B. I didn't know you was trying to dabble in the comedy game. That's what's up.
Yeah, I can be.
Oh man, y'all bringing up Whispers.
Man, Whispers and Rain. There's nothing in the world. It'll never happen again. It
Never.
was just, oh my God.
I tell my boys, you know, people who moved here after it closed down, or people who come through and ask what's going on and like, okay, what's up with the nightlife? And I'd be like, man, you missed it.
You missed it.
You missed it.
Yeah, missed
It
it.
was nice, bro. Remember they used to do, remember they had they would have the live band sometimes.
Yeah,
and then
CC
DJs.
Tennille. That's where I met CC Tennille. CC,
Yeah.
happy hour. Nobody was doing a happy hour like this.
Nobody.
I'm so embarrassed that I can't remember the name of the lady who used to cook. But
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, we had food. Oh my God.
oh, you know, so you could get there at, you know, at 6 o'clock. The drinks were 3 for $1. Then, you know, and then CC Tennille would come on, and then Miss Lady would lay out that buffet with chicken and macaroni and cheese and collard greens and candied yams and cornbread. And you know, you in the club just getting fed. It was just it was a beautiful experience, and the food was free. Let me tell you something. What Pat Nix and Willie couldn't be done. Also, shout out to Veronica Valdez, who was the power behind the scenes for that, who just flew under the radar with that. But let me tell you something, baby. They brought it for Orlando, and we had a good time.
Remember who was the bartenders? The bartender was fire too.
The bartenders were everything.
absolutely, man.
Man, we had us a community.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yeah. Let me see.
We was ready, bro.
More chocolate wine. Toast to the community.
Toast to the community, man.
To the community.
Toast to the community.
And,
you know, and it was just a beautiful thing, and you could count on it on Friday nights. It was gonna be lit. And then you know, I would do the happy hour. I was only committed to do and the happy hour part, but I always stayed for the after. I never left. It was like, you know, I would leave.
Hell yeah.
And bitch, please, they pay me to stay here.
there you go. I remember that's funny. Emily was the bartender, and I think that dude named
Emily, yes.
Emily was a great lady. She ran track at UCF, and she's married now to an Olympian. She's married to an Olympic track guy.
Yeah.
And they have a baby. Yeah, great lady, really cool. All my bartender buddies. And I think that dude was named
Emily was that bartender that about the second, maybe third time she saw you, she knew what you was drinking.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, they were all like that. And
she just give you that nod, like same thing. Okay, you ain't have to tell her nothing. She knew it down to your pour. If you want to splash or more, she knew it all, brother. She was great. I miss her.
Yeah, I miss her too. And then the other one, you know what, she's gonna shoot me. I hope, you know, I want her to see this, but I don't want her to see this because I feel like a piece of crap because I can't remember her name right now, but I consider her my baby sister. She was real fine, pretty light skin, long hair. Charlie.
Charlie.
Yeah. I mean, it was a long time ago. Like I had to hear Tight say Emily for me to, but I remember it now. But it was a long time. It's been what, like 12 years now?
It's been a long time, baby. It's been a long time. And you know, we did our thing. I used to drink. They used to make me this drink called Purple Rain. Whoa! And I'd be in there fisting that thing, baby. I was lit up, and you know, and we had a good time, you know, DJ, you know, M Squared and a DJ Official and DJ Livewire, you know, just all of them cats. We were getting it in.
Good times, man.
They played real music. They went from decade to decade. They played the ride outs. They had the stepping music. I know you love the step too.
And line dance, you know, I do everything.
Yeah, man, it was some real grown folks time where I missed that. Man. Yes. I tell people all the time, like, man, you missed it. They just Orlando ain't been the same since. It really hasn't.
No. And then you know, and then they had to change the name, you know, to Rain, but we brought it back with Rain.
Yeah.
Still kept the party going down there. And then, you know, when it was all said and done and we had to move downtown, we lit up Draft. You know, across the street from the arena, you know, Draft was the place to be, you know. So shout out to all the promoters that made that happen. Veronica Valdez, Johnny Torrance, you know, Ernest Wilson from Jade Events, you know, all of those people, you know, doing what it takes to bring us what we wanted. And they are still doing it today.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You
Good
know,
times, man.
I
Good
mean,
times.
baby, it was the best time. It was the best of times, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Hey, I just
And I
you
made friends. I made real friends with people. I got their phone numbers. I go to their house. We party. We do everything. Shut up,
What are you doing?
nasty.
bruh, that was my Friday night. I was like,
And I had people who look, the Monday Night Martini people. They had that whole wall. They had their own section.
absolutely.
They had a whole section over there. And
Right.
then there was and then my other friend. Huh, baby?
DJ Saxwell.
DJ Saxwell. Oh my God. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
His crew. And I gotta tell you something about
Monday Night Crew.
Huh?
The Monday Night Crew.
The Monday Night Crew is the Monday Night Martini Crew, is the MNN. And I couldn't hang with them, no. I went to one of their Monday night parties.
Don't put our business out there. Don't put our business out there. Don't you put our business out there.
All I'm saying is that I couldn't hang.
Good for you. Good for you.
Hey, so
I can't believe you couldn't hang.
I could not hang. I was just like, I
don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that. I haven't home. I don't know what you're talking about.
So Ms. B, what's been in 2020? We've been asking everybody this question. In 2020, what's been either the highlight or just the standout memory that you're going to take, that you're never going to forget in 2020?
It's not happy. I just could not believe the number of Black men that got hung. Not to mention all of the people who were murdered by the police in every kind of form that you can imagine. But to go back to hanging, and it's not even really talked about a lot.
No, it was just under the rug.
At all. But just to see us almost like go backwards in time, it was very, very painful. And just all of the folks that died at the hands of the police, to the point where we had to take it to the streets. That was very sad. And then also the election shenanigans. Not a good thing. But the good thing was, boy, that money they was giving out. Who got some of that? Who got some of that SBA money? Raise your hand.
That PPP, that unemployment.
Unemployment. Yeah. That changed some people's lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but they owed it though. They owed it though. I feel like a lot of people that paints that thing as a handout or whatever, they owed that, man.
They owed that and more.
They still owe.
Yeah, they owed that and more. But big ups to the people who took that money and took themselves to the next level, who released themselves from the bondage of white supremacist slavery, by being attached to a job, and instead invested in and started their own thing, so that they won't have to be that kind of dependent person anymore. When people say, 2020 was horrible, listen, I know that a lot of us lost family and friends as a result of COVID. That's sad. There's nothing else to say about that except that it's heartbreaking. But I think on the other side, there's so much positive that came out of there. There's so much creativity. It forced us to stop. And from a spiritual point of view, it's like, it's like God was giving you a break. You tired of that job and tired of them people, or you got furloughed and you got money and all of those kind of things, so that you could create something else. It gave us a chance to find out who we really are and create something wonderful for ourselves. A lot of people opened up businesses that they, in the middle of COVID, that they otherwise would not have done. And that's a beautiful thing. So I think we have to look for all of the good and all of the blessings that rained down on us in 2020 as a result.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you so much. That was well said. Thank you so much.
I'm so glad you came on, Ms. B. You bring up such a amazing energy.
You're always a great guest. You're always a great guest.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cheers one more time.
One more time.
I'm out of liquor.
Hang out with us, man. We're gonna keep the show going, but we got some more guests that we're gonna bring in. But thank you so very much.
Well, you're welcome. May I just say that Essex, you're a great friend. I want to thank you for helping me. I want to let everybody know that I'm going to come out of hiding, out of retirement, because I've been just chilling. You know, folks was talking about they didn't have no job. I ain't had no job, you know, since 2016. I've been retired, just doing whatever I want to do. I'm going out tonight. I am. Once I get off with y'all, I'm hitting the streets. So I want to say that I'll be with my best friend, Peggy McKeever. She and I are going to start our own show that will broadcast simulcast on StreamYard and for YouTube, you know, through StreamYard for YouTube and for Facebook. And we're going to be talking about women of a certain age doing certain things with certain people at certain times.
Tell them the title.
But the title is Raw. It's Real As Women, REALAS Women. And we're just going to have conversations that you want to listen in on and chime in on. But we're going to be talking about our relationship experiences and how it's different when you're of a certain age. Because I'm 65. So, you know, yes, baby.
Wow.
That thing is, let me tell you something.
Wow.
That thing is seasoned. You hear me what I'm saying?
It's marinated.
It marinated. Yeah, and it ain't scurry. Okay. So, you know, so we're going to be talking about those things because it's different for us than it is for somebody who is 25 or 35 or even 45. And so, you know, those things will be brought to the forefront. And, you know, we're excited about that. I'm going to be looking for people who make original music. I want to feature artists, musicians, and writers and singers and whatnot. So, you know, they have yet another platform to share their music. And, you know, we're going to do that. We'll have some poetry, but of more, you know, most of all, we're going to be talking that talk.
Yeah.
Talk that talk.
Yes,
Talk
man.
that talk, man. Walk that walk, honey.
Yes.
Right.
And so thank you, Essex, for, you know, giving me a lesson on how to do what I need to do. And, you know, from the technical side. And we look forward to coming on with both of you and having you on with us.
We look forward to talking.
A little co-mingling, if you will.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. A little simulcast. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, appreciate you, Miss B. We're going to let you hang out with us. Go ahead and put you backstage. And thank you very much.
Okay, honey. Love you, baby.
Love y'all.
All right. That's what I'm talking about, man. The one and only Miss B. Hey, we're going to keep the party going, man. We got another guest. She helped us out early on in the season. We had a great show with her. We did. I think that was one of our best relationship topic shows, right, Ty?
That's right, man. Hey, the other co-host from Sex in the City, Single in the City, Where Kings Meet Queens, Miss Joketra Horn.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Okay, Miss B. I need to hang out with Miss B. That's all I got to say.
Hey, I think y'all might corrupt each other. Y'all would corrupt each other.
I want to know who Miss B is.
Oh,
Miss
see,
B is amazing.
Introduction, man. That's like the queen, the voice of Orlando, man.
Oh, okay.
And she might still be in Atlanta.
Okay, I got my festive holiday stuff on. When we're supposed to be festive, I thought we were supposed to be festive. Is this too much?
Nah, we good. You see me in tight. We dressed up. You know, we festive. It's just we ain't got no decorations.
Okay, well, happy holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Hey. So, okay, you want to take the first one tonight? Because I got something.
I'm in the hot seat already. Okay, let's go.
Go ahead.
Miss B is a former radio host, but she has a very outgoing personality. So we'll definitely connect you to. You guys should click well.
Yes.
Knows her. She's like the unofficial mayor.
She looks wonderful too. 65. She looks good.
I feel like, wow, you look amazing.
I saw you type, Mike. Some things were going in your head. I saw you.
But I'm always on. I'm a looker. You know, I'm a voyeur. You know what I'm saying? I don't say much, but I'll look. Hey, really quick, our relationship question for the night is a reason you would break up with a man besides cheating. What's a deal breaker for you besides cheating? Besides he cheated on, what will make you say, you know what, this is just over, regardless of the time frame?
The sex is bad. The sex is trash.
But y'all been together for a while, so the sex is trash.
You know that already?
I divorced my husband of 12 years because the sex was bad. I couldn't take it anymore.
Wait.
And we had 3 kids.
Wait a minute.
So listen, that's an easy question for me. So
wow.
That is a true story.
No, that's not. Wait a minute. Why was you with him for 12 years and had 3 kids if the sex was bad?
Well, because I took my vows seriously. I was just like, okay. I took my vows seriously and things kept happening. I kept having babies after babies after babies, and we were very successful. So I was like, well, maybe I've had enough good sex in my life that maybe I'm just not supposed to have good sex anymore. So that's why. Huh? What did you say?
Slingshotting it in there with it?
Hey, what?
What was he slingshotting the nut into you? If sex was bad, what is?
Yeah, how you having sex with a guy?
I don't want to go into details, just for the sake, because we do have kids, but it was just not fulfilling at all. It was just horrible.
So did it get progressively worse, or was it always terrible?
It was probably after the first couple of times, it really wasn't good at all. It just wasn't good.
And explain that to him. Hey, I'm not satisfied. Hey, I like this, or I like that, or like communicate.
Well, initially I didn't. I just was like, let's just get it over with and be done. Then when we got the restaurants, he was away a lot. So the fact that he was away a lot, that allowed me to not have to have sex with him. So I was okay. But then once we came back together and started working together, I was like, gosh, I got to do this. So I just had to let him know. And he tried to work on one of the issues that I had with him, but it wasn't going to happen. No amount of pills could make it.
No.
So does that answer your question? So that's one thing. That's one thing. And the other thing that would make me separate from a guy is if I found out he was lazy. I don't like lazy men, and I don't like dishonest men. So those are things that would make me not want to be with a man. Because if the Bible says, if you gotta eat, you gotta work. You gotta eat. In order for you to eat, you gotta work. So you're gonna need to work.
That's what's up.
I got you. So a liar, and he has to not necessarily provide, but just put some food on the table.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that he had to be like, rolling in the dough. I mean, I just want a hardworking man. My dad has a real strong work ethic. So I really admire a man that has a strong work ethic. He can go and cut yards. Whatever he needs to do to provide for his family, he can go and do, because I'm going to support him. But if you don't want to work, then I can't do nothing with you.
Right. I got you. And then bad sex. So do you think that had you communicated earlier in the relationship, he could have fixed, I'm sorry.
That's not fixable.
But it is.
I mean, the thing about it is some people are just not good lovers. At the end of the day, some people are just not good lovers. And he was much older than I was. So of course it wasn't going to get better, in the aging process, but some people just aren't good lovers. Some people just aren't good fits for each other.
So I got a question for you, Kiki. And I tried to pull it up, but I don't know, maybe you put a little block on it or something. Because I know you're happily single out here, right? What's going on with the spread, man? The photo shoot spread. You kind of put it all out there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Look, which photo shoot spread? I have several.
You know what I'm talking about. You all in the bikini. I tried to pull it up, but I guess Facebook don't want me to share it. You must got a lock on it or something. You got the whole bikini spread.
No, I don't have a lock on it, but I mean, because I have a TV show. So that was for my portfolio. So those bathing suits or swimsuits or whatever, bikini pictures were for my portfolio for the TV show.
Let me see if I can share.
So I'm not shamed.
No, I'm not shamed. I just didn't know. There it is. There we go. We got it right here.
I have no shame.
You look nice.
Oh, you thought you were slick. Talk about I couldn't pull it up. You had it all the time.
Well, it didn't say it's when I pulled it up. It still had like a Facebook tag, but I didn't know. I just took a chance and shared.
Number one, and number 2 were voted the most favorite. So
that's what's up. So that was for a photo shoot for the show.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use number 1 and 2 and 4, probably 4 too.
All right. I thought you was just, trying to put it out there. Like, I'm ready. I'm single. I'm ready to mingle.
No, I have several bathing suit pictures on my page, but that was for a reason. So anyway.
Well, they look very nice and they were very tasteful. I will say that.
Thank you. That's important. Tasteful. Yeah.
Tasteful. Yeah, they weren't provocative. They were inspiring, but they weren't provocative in that way. Oh, good. Oh,
yeah. No, they were definitely they were great photos. You look great. You look like you've been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you.
Thank you. Look, I'm joining one tomorrow because I haven't been lately. I've been eating.
So how's 2020 been for you? What's been the highlight for you with 2020?
Oh man, I was listening to what some of Miss B was saying, and I know she kind of talked about everything that happened with the election and, with a lot of the lynchings. And that kind of touched my heart because I just went to the African American Museum in Montgomery, the Legacy Museum and the memorial, and I saw the lynchings. So but 2020, like she said, for me, it has been a year of nothing but blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings. And even with the bad, I learned how to take the bitter with the sweet because, for real estate, I did really well in real estate. And my dad had his leg amputated, but his spirit was just so high that I just was like, how can I not, be thankful for having him? Because a lot of people, they don't even have their dads with them. So my kids were healthy. I had a job. I'm healthy. I got life, So 2020 has been wonderful for me. That's awesome. And even I've been able to help some people because it's important for us, to be able to help people. So I'm thankful that I've been able to help people. But there are a lot of people out there that are hurting. So we do have to be mindful of that.
Absolutely. Any one particular highlight, any one thing that's going to stand out with you for a long period of time?
Well, seeing my dad with one leg probably will always stay in my head because I just admire him so much with him running marathons and, him starting his own business. And I think when I saw him with just one leg, it just kind of brought back something like a kid in you. And I just didn't want to leave him. So I think that probably will be the thing that will always just kind of stay with me. But then I just won a victory from my divorce because I've been divorced for 10 years and I just won a victory case. So I feel like I have 10 years of let us free. It has come out. I'm free. I'm free. So I took a shot for the first time, 49, never taken a shot before. I took a shot for the first time last Tuesday. So that's going to always stay with me because now I'm like shots.
Hey, maybe that's why the sex was so bad. Y'all should have been drinking.
No. No. I was still coherent with my one shot.
You should have been.
Stop, man. Stop.
Hey, somebody keep filling up my glass. So it's about to get real loose over here.
Don't do it.
So Keitra, we really appreciate you. I've seen you progress. I've seen not necessarily the ground up, but I've seen you progress as a person. I've seen your energy change.
You have.
Yes, I have. I'm so proud of you, my sister. I'm very, very proud of you.
I'm proud of you too, both of you. Since I've gotten to know you, Essence, I'm proud of you too.
I appreciate it.
We're just happy. We want you to continue your energy into 2021 and continue to help people, man. You seem to be a helper. And I want you to continue to do that.
Hey, if your social media is any indication, then that's obvious. Because I always know that, especially since I'm starting to see you more and more, like people really like you. Like you get like 1 million comments and 1,000 likes. Like people, so you obviously must put out a lot of positive joy and energy, like what Type's saying, because like you be blowing it up. Like I looked at your, thing with the pictures, and you had it was a little bit of thirstiness in there, but yeah, like
it's a thirst trap.
I think that people show love on Facebook. I think that we genuinely show love to one another on Facebook. So I just love everybody. I love you too. I pray for everybody. I want for all of us to do well. We Black folks, we got to love on each other.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. We got to do it to each other. I mean, for each other.
Well, sometimes we have to do it to other people. We have to do it to each other too. Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
That's right. Do it to yourself too. Everybody gets some.
Yeah, you got 12 years hard labor to make up for.
Well, I have 10 years, so I am trying to make up for my 10 years. So
okay.
2021 is going to be an amazing year for me. I can feel it. Yes, I probably will get me a man for real in 2021.
There it is.
I got you. All right, fellas, come correct when you holler at Joe Keetra. Make sure you got all your stuff together.
It's time to put the social media out there, so get ready for them DMs to light up. Go ahead, Joe Keetra.
How can they find you?
No, they already light up, but I want some good quality men, though.
You heard it. Come correct.
Quality is important. Quality is important.
What's your social media? What's your social media?
It's just Joe Keetra Horn. I have 2 pages.
Okay.
And I have IG, and then my TV show is coming out next year. So
tell us about it.
Have to look for that. So I'll have to give all that information when everything is set up. I'm still shooting and getting footage. So I'm gonna wait till I get some footage, some good footage, so I can give it.
Back.
What's your name on TikTok? What's your TikTok?
I don't have a creative name. Everything is just Joe Keetra Horn. I got to get creative.
Okay. I got you. No worries. Thank you so much.
Right now, I just been watching you do all your TikToks. I got to get back on it.
Hey, I'm coming back. I took a break, but I'm back now.
Well, congratulations to you on your show. Or you signed a contract with some production company or something.
Absolutely. I signed with Afrotainment Television Studios. And
Afrotainment. Look.
That's right. It's definitely us. It's definitely the people. And co-hosting, I'm a writer and I co-host late night talk show, One Man the Lowdown with James. So y'all follow us, man, afrotv.com and AfroTV on all the social media. Thank you, Joe Keetra.
You're welcome. Yeah, all right, guys. Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks. Thanks, Kiki. Appreciate you.
Bye, Kiki. Thank you for coming.
Hey, man, we're having a good time, man. If you're just joining us, man, like I say, please like, share, comment, get us out of there. On YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, we doing our thing, man. We appreciate y'all joining us. We're going to keep the party rolling, man. We told you we got a bunch of surprise guests in here. My next guest is one of my dearest friends. We go back all the way to high school, you know what I'm saying? Miami, Florida, 305 boys. He's one of the guys that have behind the scenes helped coach me up on how to present this. He's blowing up on YouTube for Coach Hayes Football. He does reaction videos and highlight videos for some of the up and coming high school kids that are going into college. He goes live. I join him from time to time. We talk about Hurricanes football, and I've been excited to add him to the program. What's going on, Coach?
What's up with you, man? Hey, I know y'all looking like, what the heck this dude got on, man? Listen, let me tell you something, boy.
Tell them what's going on, dog. I know, but they don't know.
All right, listen, man. I know I'm a black dude, and black people do hunt. Black people do outdoor things. And I'm a hunter, man. I am. I know it don't sound like it, but I am, man. And so I'm out here in the wood. You hit me up today. I knew I was going to be about 25 miles. I'm banging it, getting up out of here, man. I'm looking like Sealy. Not Sealy, man. What's the sister name? Running through the valley, man, trying to get to my dog. Make sure he's straight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like I say, man, you always got to support those who support you, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. For all our football fans that's going to be watching, at Coach H Football, just like I say on his name, if you want to be entertained and informed by some football, that's the channel that you need to go to, man. And matter of fact, just to give you a little background on him, former coach throughout the high school level. He was a head coach of Olympia High right here in Orlando, Florida. And now he's taking his game and his knowledge to the YouTube world, man. So, hey, good to have you on here, brother. Tell him a little bit about it. Man, I need to pull up your thing with the shirts.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, look. I'm an entrepreneur Negro. You understand? Listen, I'm going to take advantage of all situations. You know what I mean? But, yeah, if you can pull it up, that'd be great, man. But,
I'm looking for it right now.
Yeah, man, it's on Amazon. I even got them on Amazon right now. You can buy them things off Amazon right now. But listen, man, I've been following you guys since you started this. I always try and jump on, you know, and leave comments, support you guys because, you know, like I said, E, you always come on and support me. Type Mike, I've been to your shows, man. I met you through E, so, you know, you guys are funny. But I got to say something, man, before I go, man.
What's up?
Type Mike, you might know this better than E a little bit. Jokeetra is a hard act to follow. Bruh, I'm sitting in the little back room. She done put the ex-husband all the way out there. I'm like, hold up. But then I'm like, hold up. But I'm like, you know, okay. But then when E, you threw the picture on her, I'm like,
I told you. I be trying to tell people. Our show is unpredictable. Y'all don't know what y'all gonna see on here, man. So you might as well come on and ride.
I'm like, Coach, bro, you can't go wrong with that, Coach. You seen the pictures, you got to just slow down. You can't do that wrong.
Sorry, if I got to go read a book, go to a seminar, see a hypnotist, whatever it is, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boy.
He had
if I gotta be in the
What city is she in again? She's not in Orlando. Where's she at?
She's in Tallahassee and Atlanta. She's a dual city, Tallahassee and Atlanta. She's shooting her TV show in Atlanta, but she's actually resides in Tallahassee.
So she close to you, Coach. She close.
Tallahassee? Yeah, I'm in Georgia right now. Hey, I'm in Georgia right now. We speak, but I don't know how close she is, but it's some backwood boogie where I'm at right now. But listen, I had to go 25 miles to get Wi-Fi, bro, just so I could do this. So just know. If GPS don't work, hey, I'm out there with a compass and like Hansel and Gretel. I'm dropping breadcrumbs so I don't get lost. But anyway, man.
Hey, man. Coach, the next time I come home, man, I'll take you over there. You can meet Jokeetra. And wait, you single, right? You single or you married?
I'm single, and I was watching your last show, fellas, and somebody talked about their DMs, and I dropped the DMs in there.
There she goes.
And they name end with a Y, and I wonder why I ain't got no hit back.
See what I'm saying, ladies? See what I'm saying? Y'all be playing games, dog. Hey, this man
out here
can hunt and bring you some food right to the table. You got a job. Hey, what's up?
Trying to tell you, when Armageddon come, we ain't gonna be hungry. Know that.
We gonna be the last Mohican. I got you.
That's right.
I always say if some shit go off, that's who house I'm going to because he got all the fire, he got camp supplies and all that shit.
Man, hey, if you with me, you better get behind me. That's all I'm gonna say, man. We gonna move on from that.
Yes, sir.
No, Coach, we appreciate you, man. But definitely when I'm home the next time, man, I got a bunch of single friends in Tallahassee. You know how the ladies are, they can't never find a man. I got a bus load. Hey. I got a bus load for you.
I hear you, man. Coach, Coach just trying to find the right playbook, man. That's it.
Hey, let me tell you something. Bring your pistol, man. We're gonna go shoot some mullet.
Hey, that ain't country. That's southern right there, boy. God,
shoot some mullet. Yes, sir. It is. I like it, man. I like it. But yeah, definitely, man. Brandy just jumped on and said she gonna hit you back. Was that Brandy that you put up there, Essex?
Yeah, this was early in the night. I don't know if she's still on, but yeah, that was Brandy. Hey, Brandy, it's my dog now. Hey, single, no kids, gainfully employed, entrepreneur Negro. What you want to do?
Yeah. Hey, I need to put that shirt up there, E, but go for it, man. So what's up, fellas? I see y'all doing it, man.
I can't find the shirt, man, but I owe you one. I'll put it up on the next one. I think you put it up like a couple days ago, but I got too much going on. I'm scrolling too slow. But
where can they buy the shirt at?
No, tell them the website. Tell them what it is.
Check the private right quick. I just put it on there for you.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. Put it out. Gotta get Coach out there, baby. Gotta keep these coins.
Hey, man, hey, listen, I'm trying to tell you, man. But yeah, man. But I'm just proud of y'all, man. I just want to say this, man. I am proud of you guys, man. You know, you guys you know, took the bull by the horns, man. Made the YouTube thing because I'm new to it, also, bro. I just started this thing, and I believe as I was coming in town, it was skipping. But I was listening. I believe it was Miss B had brought up about people taking opportunity due to COVID and taking advantage of the situation, and that's really where this whole thing started, man. You know, I tell people all the time, COVID was a disaster to a lot, but it was a blessing to a lot as well. You know, it forced people to sit down and refocus themselves, and that's kind of what I did, man. And yeah, man, this thing took off, man. I started this thing in April, and we at right about 6,800 subscribers on YouTube, man, already since April. And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And so
that's real, dog. That's real. That's real. You grinding it out.
Hey, man. So I'm kicking off a campaign. It's called the Road to 10K. So if I get 10,000 subscribers before the anniversary date, Coach Hayes finna run a 10K.
Okay.
So I need everybody on here.
No, he said run. He said nothing about finish.
Hey, you gotta put that possum down. You have to put that possum down, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, eat possum. Yeah.
Yes, sir. But
hey,
yeah, man. But yeah, it's been big. It's been huge, man. But you know, like I said, he brought it up, man. Just, you know, we've been working together trying to get things. He come on our show. I watch you guys all the time. And just proud of what you guys accomplished so far, man. So that's awesome.
There you go. There we go, right here.
Hey,
ma'am,
please don't make me say it.
Ma'am, please don't. I can't see it. Ma'am, please don't what now?
Please don't make me say it.
Oh, don't make me say it. That's hilarious. Ma'am,
yeah,
please don't say it. Scroll it down. Scroll it down so I can see.
You see it?
See the back. I see the front. I can't see the back.
Basically, what it say is, there you go.
You average looking at best. That's funny.
Hey, man, look here.
Dog.
Hey, man, look here, man. My man set the internet on fire with that, man. So
yeah, he did.
I was like, and they still coming at his head, boy. And he's still giving them the business. I'm like, God.
But bro, he's winning. He's winning. We started talking about him. He was at like 165 subscribers. He's over 300,000 now. So the more they talk about it, ain't no such thing as bad publicity, man. He's winning. Winning.
Looking for. That's what
you know. The only thing I'm shocked at, you know what, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I'm shocked, and maybe it happened, man, but I'm shocked he hasn't been on like the Steve Harveys. He always talk about relationships. I'm surprised he hasn't made that circuit yet.
They threatened by him. I think they're threatened by him, man.
Really?
Yeah, I think they threatened by him. Because he's smart. He's not like somebody that you could just run through. He's a smart brother, man. He has a solid background and everything. So I honestly think they're threatened by him. But give him time, because he's getting to the point where you can't ignore him because he's blowing up so much. So give him time.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you, dog, man. Appreciate you coming on, taking time out of the hunting, man. Hey, bring us another trophy back out the woods, man.
Hey, man, I already popped 2 hogs, man. I got a deer in the back of the bed right now. So I'm finna go back out here. Like I told you, hey, look here, man. I almost hit some things on the way here, man. I'm speeding, bobbing, and weaving. I gotta support my dog, man. I got to, man, because like I've always said, man, even way back to when you was doing the acting at Valencia, man. I was in the audience talking about, that's my dog. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You hear him, Brandy? He go to the plays too, Brandy. You hear the man? You better holler back.
Get back at that man.
Hey, I'm well versed. You know what I mean?
Well versed, man. He's a Renaissance man.
There you go.
From history to hunting. Let's do it.
That's it.
He out there, baby. He out there.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
He shoot. Keep shooting, coach. Don't stop shooting. You hot, baby. Hey, don't stop shooting.
Hey, from symphonies to shooting. Let's do it. You know what I'm Let's do it. I'm just having a good time, man.
Hey, man, we appreciate your time, man. Thanks so much, brother.
All day.
Yeah.
Anytime, man. Y'all boys, real quick. I'm going live tomorrow from the woods. So everybody on here, subscribe to Coach A's Football. Go on to Coach A's Football real quick. You'll see this logo right here. You see that logo right there. So go to Coach A's Football. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. We going live. Tomorrow. We're talking about college playoffs. Who's in, why they're in, who should be in, why people upset, all that good stuff, man. So I just want to say that. And fellas, I love y'all. Thank y'all. And Brandy with a Y. All right, I'm done with it. We'll have this, man.
And if she don't hit you back in a week, you're going over to see Kiki.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? I will never ever come beside me because I want you and I need you and I never. I'm out of here, man. We out, man.
All right, well.
All right, well. Oh man, that's crazy.
What I'm talking about, man.
That was wild.
Yeah, dog. Hey, we right on time, man. We coming up on the 90-minute mark, dog. You want to talk a little bit about any other highlights before we bring on our final guest, man?
Hey man, I'm good, bro. I've mentioned so much tonight. Just thank y'all, man. At Tight Mike Comedy on all your social media. I appreciate all the love, man. And you'll see what's going on in my career and what's happening with me. Shouts out to my man Curtis Bateman. I did a clean comedy show last night for the church folks. Shouts out to Curtis Bateman, man. Put that together. My homeboy Dwayne Burton did his thing last night too. So, hey man, I'm just excited about the new year, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, man, that's great, man. I hope, did you guys videotape it?
Yes, they did tape some of that stuff last night.
Man, yeah, put some of your clips out there, man. Let the world see you shine, brother, because that's the only way we're gonna take this world by storm, brother. We got to keep putting our best selves out there, man. So I'm gonna take this moment because I know she would want me to do it, and we're gonna come right back with our special guest. I'm gonna play this little clip, and then we'll be right back.
All right.
Three years ago, my life was thrown into a bottomless pit of misery and loneliness. I tried to be brave and put on a smile, but all the while I was drowning inside. I always told you I couldn't be happy without you. I don't want that to become a lie.
But it was a lie worth telling. You always made me feel good when you said that. But your life, it must go on. Living in grief, it's a meaningless existence. Is everything okay?
Yeah. Why?
Because you're standing here talking to yourself?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, without any further ado, our last and final special guest, surprise guest, is very near and dear to my heart. She's been my biggest supporter, my biggest fan, and behind the scenes has helped this channel and as well as my career in so many ways. I'm talking about none other than the one and only Joni Ferguson, my wife. Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes,
everybody. Hope y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. And just so y'all know, yes, Ferguson is my last name. Don't be thinking like I didn't take nobody's name. She didn't take my name. Y'all be misconstruing everything. That is the family name. I just use this because, it's just to be grand and everything. But yes, welcome, Joni. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me. Let me out of the shadows. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because you if there's anybody who has seen every single show and shared every single show and supported every single show, it's you. You deserve to close this thing out. I hope some of your peeps is on now because it's all about you right now, baby. Just tell folks a little bit who you are, just a little bit about yourself, and spotlight is yours.
Oh, let me take the spotlight because I do not get it often in this family. I am Joni Wilson Ferguson. I'm actually the founder and the managing director of Leaders Amplify, which is a professional development company here out of Orlando. And I work with people who have technical backgrounds, accounting, medical, IT, and analytics, statistics. How do they get up that corporate ladder? So unlike my husband, he's the dreamer, he's the chaser, he's the one who goes out and just goes and gets it. I'm the corporate rat. So, not for nothing, I'm taking my strides here and there, but I'm all about helping other people try to figure out how do they get to the table. And when they get to the table, what do they do when they get there to build a space for somebody else? Now, that's what I do on the side. My 9 to 5 is I'm a near 20-year cast member at the Walt Disney Company. So I've been there in finance, analytics, statistics for them for almost 20 years. And that's what a lot of people don't know about me is that I run both of these shows, simultaneously. So I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm all of that. I just put the S on my chest every morning.
Yes, sir. She's pretty too, y'all. How about that? All that is pretty, man. She do the damn thing. What I'm telling you. Don't be looking like that, Tyke. Don't be over there looking like that.
I thought she put the Essex on her chest every morning. Is that what I heard?
Yes, I put the Essex on my chest. No, I put the S on my chest.
The S on you. I got you. I'm sorry. Just the comedian in me ran with it.
Listen, and I'm not going to let you stop there, Joni. You also put this wonderful flyer together, which, by the way, we could probably have a very spirited conversation about this flyer because, if y'all like the flyer, please comment. Please say if you like the flyer or not because certain someone got cussed out about, certain things. But I think it's a great flyer. How about you, Ty? You think it's a good flyer?
I think it's an amazing flyer, and I really appreciate it. It's very nice. I was impressed. I thought y'all went to some type of graphics company or whatnot to make this flyer.
I'm the graphics company with a lot of cussing.
Thank you, ma'am.
But she don't like when I try to tell her something that might
Thank you, Peggy.
I don't get no credit. I know you're smart, you're an executrix and all of that. They pay you the good money to make decisions. But I know some shit too.
You all right. You sometimes, you all right.
Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, Peggy. We're not going to turn this into a marital session. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Listen, y'all need to bring some of that in 2021 because that could be some interesting conversation. You talking about how single people live. You don't know how married folks is in here living, trying to have to deal with each other. We've been in quarantine since March. Let me tell you what that means. And I got 2 Essexes in my house.
Hey, listen, Ty. We talk a lot about single issues, and I can contribute because I was single once upon a time too. But you was married too, and I know you know what it'd be like. But us,
yeah.
a little married.
I've been praying for y'all because it's one thing to be living in the same house, but to see each other all day, the majority of the day, and then you got the little baby, and everybody eating everything, and it's just you sick of him right now.
Because he eat like a grown man. I'm sick of everybody in here.
Your hot dates is in the garage now. I understand. You can't really go nowhere.
I'm very good at ignoring people now. I've gotten very good at ignoring people and being in my own space and my own head. Sometimes you just got to go to your own separate corners.
Neutral corner.
Very true.
Get away from each other.
But it seems like you guys make it work, man. Your creative juices, you two creative people. So I'm sure you guys have something you can contribute to the married folks who probably out there just cussing each other out by not changing their pajamas, not brushing their teeth no more. You get comfortable. I'm sure you guys could tell us 1 or 2 things that married people need to know how you made it through this quarantine. And I know it was tough. And tell us 1 or 2 things, maybe one from you, Essex, and one from you, Joni. Something that you learned about your relationship that made it stronger.
Go ahead, Joni.
The days that you didn't want to choke him.
Because see, he's going to turn into the Republican rebuttal from whatever I say. So, but I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it though. So I think what I have learned is that there is a small introvert in me, and she needs time. And like as much as I love my family, I do. And sometimes you just get overwhelmed. I have to honor the introvert in me to make me a better wife and a better mother. It gives me a chance to recharge. So then I can come back out and I can put my makeup on, I can go get my workout on, whatever that looks like, and I can take care of both E's. Did I say I have 2 E's in my house? I have Essex the first and I have Essex the second. And they have the same dad blasted personality. That thing is draining. So yes, I have to honor the parts of me that are different than the rest of my family in order to take care of my family.
Good for you.
Listen, I am so easy to live with. I don't understand what she's talking about. I don't bother nobody. I get up, I do my own little thing, you know what I'm saying? All I asked for was a little cup of coffee in the morning, and I got to get all this grief. She'll make it, but she'll talk all this trash when she do it. Ladies, your man don't want but a little bit of service, and then just we'll be good. I go off and do my little hustle, my little errands or whatever. I go and
talk about your service, because with your service comes this level of direction that everybody don't want to have to deal with. This ain't Burger King. This ain't Starbucks. I'm not getting paid to serve you this coffee. You gonna take it like I give it to you. Don't be giving me all these extra orders. You don't get it your way for coffee.
Man, look, I want a certain sweetness and I want a certain amount of cream. Now, if you got to write it down and measure it out, that's what you got to do. But I don't know.
Your measurement of creamer is I need something darker than you, it's a problem.
Hey,
Mike, go get another one. We here all night.
Yeah, you might want to move me to the middle.
Real talk. Hey, but real talk, I think we've done a lot better than a lot of other people. We really haven't had any knockdown, drag out fights and anything. A lot of the stuff really is centered on the kid. You know, he's doing the school at home and everything. So we try to keep him roped in. A lot of times we both on the computer. She's on a meeting, or I'm, on the computer, looking at work or trying to, following up on acting things and stuff like that. So from the day to day, we pretty much, everybody kind of does their own thing, and the house operates and flows. And I think, for married people, man, you just have to, as you're doing your thing and you handling your business, you got to be able to just plug back in and make sure that you can help that person with what they're doing. And
I think everybody has to understand what's going on. Like, I don't know. I know, because I've been doing what I've done for a really long time. And I think this is probably the first time Essex has had to hear me doing what I do on a daily basis and, have these really crazy conversations. And, some things I can talk about in front of him, some things I can't. But I think this is the first time that he's gotten a front row seat to what I really have to go through in the run of the day. And the same with him. Like, I see him getting auditions, grabbing sides, running out, doing this, coming. We had an opportunity to experience each other in a different way because of this quarantine.
Yeah.
That is so good. I appreciate both of you guys. And I'm sure you appreciate each other now on a different level. Now that you see day to day what he does, you see day to day what she does. But you respect it more. And I'm sure it took some level of compromise.
Of course. Honey, you know what compromise is, right? You remember that definition?
Yeah. That's why I was trying to teach you the other day, because you was trying to, run over things. And I'm trying to explain to you that, you need to see and listen to other people, because sometimes people might have a different perspective and you need to take that into account. You know what I'm saying? So anyway.
Don't entertain that, Miss Jordan.
You just won't. Mike was over there giving you the signal, bruh, don't go in, and you just kicked the door in.
Hey, Mike, what did Bernie Mac say when he made his when he burst upon the scene? He said, "I ain't scared of you, motherfucker."
You ain't gonna bring me in that, man. Miss Joni helped us out a whole lot, and on my behalf, I don't know about
you don't get none of the grief. I take all the grief. Let me put this thing back up. She got mad. I'll tell y'all what she got mad about. Right? Okay, so you see where here it says with our special surprise guest. She had a bunch of other stuff over here, and I was just like, well, take that out and just put, with special guests. And you're like, she read me for 2 minutes about it. I said, so just put the hour back in there. And she was still mad. So now it says with our special surprise guest. This was an 8-minute conversation that we were having.
What do I always tell you? It is never what you say to me, it's how you say to me. When you tell me, just do what I say. Because see, this is when you say just do what I say, I am not a dog. I am not a Labrador Retriever. I'm not a Lhasa Poo. I'm not none of them things. You're not going to just tell me just do what I say do. Nah, bro, you're going to have to give me some context. I am a higher order thinking woman. You got to give me some context. I'm sorry.
Okay, guys, I just want to say this. Essex 1, the woman makes your meals from time to time. And 2, I'm sure you sleep in the bed next to her. And so that's that's why they watch.
You know what? I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, Mike.
He cooked a lot of the food.
Handles a lot of the meals because a lot of times I am in meetings until 5, 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock at night, we got to get the family fed. We got to get the night going. Essex does handle the majority of the meal, so I can't poison him.
Okay.
Your ass, man.
I was just about to say that. So, Joni, keep in mind that Essex makes the majority of your meals, then you kind of want to compromise from time to time.
Thank you, Angie. Hey, Angie. Thank you. Hey, Angie's on my side because all I said was just take the hour out of there. She had to go. I was like, it still worked because everybody liked it, and I had to show her all the people that liked the flyer.
First of all, Angie, I'm saying that to get on your good side because she know that you that damn, like to her, you refer to her as that damn Angie. So no, you can take that. That's a
Angie's my friend too, but if Angie you're out of line, I know where to bury people in North Carolina. Anyway.
Hey man, I really
what's been your highlight of 2020 as we wrap this out, and what's been a standout for you that you just didn't think we was gonna have coming?
You know what? Here's what's funny. So, and if anybody follows me, I'm not followable very well on social media. But if you follow me, you would also know that I have been on this incredible transformation journey, changing my relationship with food and exercise and all these other things. And one of the things that was on my bucket list was really to be on camera, like I am right now, and feel very comfortable. It's a medium that, I really wanted to kind of see how it looked and how it felt, but it never felt great. This year, I actually launched my own set of streams under Leaders Amplify, talking about Black women in corporate America. There was a response to the George Floyd murder, having a conversation about what corporations and managers and directors and executives should do in corporate America to address the gap both in opportunity as well as wealth for their African American employees. And that was something that I wanted to do, but it didn't always feel like, do I really want to do that? I did that. I grabbed my drawers, put on my big girl panties, and was like, let's knock this out. And I called my homegirls. I got some people. Y'all stop it. I got them together and we did this stream and it worked so well. I did a second stream, then I did a third stream, and then we did the Orlando Urban Film Festival, which was like 9 hours of production, which was insane. Like, I think I slept half a day when that was over with. But again, it was me venturing out into something that was a little new and different. So that was kind of the coming together of my transformation. It was the coming together of checking something off my bucket list, and then also, making that work to grow brand. TJ talked about it earlier where, how do I grow my brand? How do I get, look, Disney, I'm not trying to go nowhere. Sister still needs her check, but it's still branding. I still have a company that I'm working for myself because, and I'll tell people this, and I've told my boss this, Walt Disney's people makes money sleeping. I want my people to make money sleeping. And so that's important to me. So that's what we're working on. So how do I make this grow and best? So that was my highlight for 2020. I mean, it was that. It was learning, it was growing. It was knowing that I could be in the house with my husband and my son on a daily basis for like 9 months straight and not kill anybody. Like nobody got murdered. A couple of people got cussed out, but nobody got murdered.
Well, good job, Joni. Good job. Essex, I'm gonna let you close us out, man. Joni, we're so proud of you, and thank you for making the flyer. The flyer is wonderful. I don't know what happened in the meantime. I don't know all the little, you know what I'm saying, this and that, to and fro.
We was driving. We was in the car driving to North Florida one time because this weekend was my father's 85th birthday up in Monticello, Florida. And so we celebrated my dad's 85th birthday. He has been through a lot. And so it was very important for me to be able to celebrate him and celebrate what he means to the legacy and what we're building on. So yeah, I couldn't hit him in the head because he was driving. We needed to get to Monticello. And then also, hey, to my homegirl, Sunita. Mike, you might know her. She's from Tallahassee too.
I know Sunita.
You know Sunita.
No. Not like that. She good people. She like my sister too. She good people.
Sunita is my line brother from Delta Sigma Pi at Florida State University.
Oh, okay.
She's my front. She takes care of me all the time. So hey, girl.
Yeah, she's also your Secret Service detail that spotted me at the moon let out all the time. And reported all the damn information and
Monday morning. The story, Mike, I lived in Charlotte for like a year, and Sunita was still in town because I'm a slight bit older than Essex is. I graduated from college, took a job as a broker up in First Union in Charlotte. Monday morning, I would have a full-out report on what happened in the parking lot of the Moon in Tallahassee, Florida, with my soon-to-be husband, should have been not husband, back in the day, my dog.
Oh. What you mean? So okay, all right.
See?
That's for later. Y'all hold tight with that. Y'all hold tight with it. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Joni. Don't leave. Thank you so much. 2020 has been amazing. Essex, you want to close us out, man?
Yeah, man. I just want to say, y'all see us. This is pretty much how we are all the time. We let each other be each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these husbands that hold his tongue. I take whatever brunt is coming, but we always find a way to come back here because we love and cherish each other. We admire each other. And like I said, when I started, there's nobody else on this earth who has been more supportive of me, who's been a bigger fan of me, that has helped me get to where I am than this lovely woman here. We started out in the streets of Tallahassee, South Adams, when she treated me like I was dirt, like she was above me because I had on a starter jacket and some boots, and she thought I was a thug and all that. I would be the love of her life, you know what I'm saying? And we've been just rocking ever since, man, through the highs and the lows. For me, 2020, one of the high points of me is just being here with them and just getting through it, loving each other, making each other better, seeing her do what she does and the aggravation that she deals with, but handling it well and with grace and with intelligence and moving through the ladder. So I commend you on that. Appreciate you for that. While, simultaneously losing, weight and growing Leaders Amplify and just doing
Speak it, 80 pounds. That shit is not easy.
80 pounds. I wasn't even gonna put the number out there. You put the number
out there.
That's big.
Put it out there. That's big.
You lost a fourth grader. I commend you, and it's wonderful. Y'all know I'm crazy. Y'all know I'm down. But hey,
listen. You got room at your place? Because you about to get a roommate.
Hey, but
wow.
But I love you, baby, and I'm proud of you. And I can't say enough about what you've done because there's a lot of people asking you how you did it and what you do, and they think there's some magic recipe or anything like that, and you just goddamn do it. And so I'm proud of you. Great mom, great wife, and supporting us when she could be in bed easily, she's up here at 9 o'clock with us every single week, supporting us, sharing us, and being that battery in our back. So we just appreciate you, and you know how much I love you, baby. It's all good. I talk a lot of shit, but you know it's all about you.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ty. I appreciate all your support.
Angie. Hey guys, this is our final show for 2020, but we're gonna be back in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? 2021 with a fresh, hot show for you. Please continue to support. If you haven't already, go to the YouTube page, subscribe, like, continue doing what you're doing with us on Facebook. We're trying to blow this thing up and take it into the next 2021, man. And you know what I like? You know what I like, Type and Joni? With our guests that we've had on today, everybody, we really haven't even we barely talked a little bit about COVID. We talked a little bit about, you know, the situation with Black Lives Matter, but we've had nothing but positive people who have taken this year with all the crap and all the nonsense and all the negativity, and they pushed through it, and they pushed through it, and they made negatives into positives. They found a way to put their light out there in a different, in a positive manner. And I love that. Like, I honestly thought we would have talked more about, you know, some of the negative shit, but we didn't. And it's been 2 hours. And I love that. I really, really love that. We keep that tells me that we're on the right path. We got the right type of people that's supporting us. So we want to say thank you, and we love you to each and every one of you that was on the show tonight, all our guests and everybody that's been in the comments tonight. So thank y'all very much. You can see me right here, Essex O'Brien, just like the name says, on Facebook and Twitter, at Actorman Essex on IG. Tight Mike, tell them what's going on with you, man.
And Tight Mike Comedy on all your social platforms. Don't forget to follow Acting Funny on Facebook, on Instagram, and definitely on YouTube. How about that? Nicole playing. Nice knowing you, Essex.
I ain't going nowhere. You know what time it is, goddamn. You know who I am.
It's going down. They finna go in makeup. You ain't got to worry about them. They finna go in makeup. Thank you so much, Peggy, with your pretty. Congratulations. Keep doing a fabulous job. Please, peace and blessings. Thank you so much, Peggy. Happy New Year's to you. Also, shouts out to all our guests that came on tonight. Thank you all so much, TJ. So Keith Horn, Coach Hayes,
TJ, Miss B, Coach Kyle Hayes, Joni Ferguson. What a great show.
Yeah, Nicole Everett, Joe Keetra, and of course the queen herself, Joni Ferguson, right there. Thank y'all, man, so much for being a part of it. Essex, man, let's do it again next year, dog.
Everybody wants to hang out with you, so next time you come to Orlando, set it up. I don't know if she's still out there, but Miss B, yeah, everybody, we're gonna put it together. All the girls.
We're gonna put them on the party bus. We're gonna put them on the party bus. Hey, man, see y'all later. Love y'all, man. Y'all take care.
All right, y'all take it easy. Happy Christmas, Merry.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
You know what I meant to say.
Oh, yeah.